1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, welcome to the Thursday thing.
How amazing is that intro?
Awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for joining the Thursday thing. It's a brand new show where we're going to be sharing some interesting stuff that really moves us on the inside, stuff that we think is amazing, that we feel is going to be amazing to you. My name is Sandile, aka Big Dreamz, but I'm not alone. I've got such a cool panel. And in case you're wondering why I'm wearing this Likebesha, it's because of a reason we will mention shortly. Right now, on my right-hand side, I've got a very gorgeous, beautiful makeup artist, a stylist extraordinaire.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm round of applause to Pumi.
Hey guys, I'm Pumi, and yeah, I'm joining my two crazy people to do some more crazy stuff. There
You're
we
good?
go. Yeah, I'm good.
Are you happy?
I'm awesome.
You're breathing? 100%. And this guy doesn't even need an intro. One of the best MCs in the industry, one of the most experienced dancers. This guy's been literally overseas with dance and hosting all around South Africa. It gives me such an honor to introduce one of my homeboys, one of the craziest guys that I know. Ladies and gentlemen, Elly Majola.
I don't know how much of the crazy guy title I want to own. Yes.
Yeah, it's all yours.
I feel like
In
when
fact,
the word was
you're
made.
the crazy. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Everybody, what's up to the Thursday thing? And of course, the reason why we are dressed like this, it's because it's National Braai Day, aka Heritage Day.
Yeah. What does Heritage Day mean to you?
Celebration of culture, diversity, being South African, basically, to me.
Elly?
100% the same. I think we are celebrating everything that makes us us. And us is a mixed masala, a combination of so many things.
Colorful, bright,
Beautiful,
loud,
embracing.
You know.
So, yeah,
And
that's it.
Braai, ne?
And
No, Braai,
Meat.
they had to add Braai just
Has
to
to be there.
You know?
Okay, jokes aside,
Okay.
today we've got a lovely, how do you say it properly? A jam-packed show.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
best
that's
way
how
to
you
set
say
it
it.
up.
And
So today,
inclusive.
an inclusive show.
100%.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing reviews, reactions, recommendations moving forward,
Yeah.
just to kind of share the things that really feel, well, we feel like need attention.
100%.
So
Feel
today
good
we're going to be,
stories.
feel good stories, feel good products that you can use every day in your life, but more importantly, premiumness. We're going to be showcasing some of the products we feel, there was a lot of great work that went into this. And it gives us such a great honor to introduce the first product of the day.
whoop, whoop.
We've got MoFaya. MoFaya, come on, be more excited, guys. Come on, So pick it up, put it on the table. So this is the first time that we are seeing this. And I mean, first impressions, Elly?
I like it. I like the names, dog. Like, it takes me back to the old days. So this one is called Zege. This one is called Seshom Nyama.
And then mine is called Nomalizo. It's cream soda.
And mine is called Grape, aka Cho. Fricho!
100%. And all of these are, how do you say, reminiscent of the time where Kwaito, Zege,
Yeah.
Brits, Maprigado, all of these people were the ones running the industry at the
Yeah.
time. So I think it's so relevant and very nostalgic to us. The new age guys I know,
Not so much.
Not so much, 100%. So
But
what
I
we're
think
doing,
they can relate, though.
They can.
They can relate. These are still terms that we hear every now and again, don't you think?
And I feel like the cream soda one has a screw thing to it. You
Right?
know? Light colors,
Right.
beautiful packaging. Like off the top of my head, I think this thing looks amazing.
Exactly.
So we're going to be doing a taste challenge today.
Challenge.
It's the first time. Can you just relax?
But this room is always violating you, bro.
No, because it's not my mother's time. So what are we sampling now? We're
This
holding
is
one.
yours. This
that's
is
it,
the grape.
first one, the grape.
Oh, this is the grape.
Yes.
So this is the grape Chovicho. First of all, shout out on the brand for putting local
Yeah,
Kasi names
yeah.
into their drinks. I think this is
Yeah.
such a great thing and a great way to celebrate South African stories.
can we
So
sip?
we've got the grape on our hand. Yes,
Yes,
Upumo
yes.
Root.
Askies.
Okay, let's go.
All right, let's go.
2, 1. I can hear you guys swallow.
Sorry. You are almost burped.
It's only because the cameras are on. Otherwise, you would have.
Yeah.
First impressions?
It tastes like grape juice.
It does.
Grape cool drink. Yeah. And I thought it would have I'm impressed. Hey, it's really good. Yeah, decent.
I like it. I think it's got a bit of a watered down taste as well, so that it's not too sweet, which is really good. I
Yes,
think
which is
taking
nice.
into the
I agree.
consideration of
I
the sugar
agree.
levels and the sugar tax that people are trying to do.
Okay,
But no,
so this is Normalizo cream soda.
Wait. I didn't say anything though.
Oh, askis.
What are you guys moving on?
okay,
Sorry.
hurry up,
I like
Sandy.
grape too.
No, we want to drink. Hurry
Oh,
up.
sorry, you didn't say anything.
Exactly.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I love it. Sharp.
Is that all you have to say?
That's it. It's
My
amazing.
God.
Simple,
I know
straightforward.
All right, cool.
So what are we sampling now?
Let's go.
Normalizo.
Normalizo cream soda.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm so impressed.
This is a vibe. I actually really love them. Look, I didn't know what to expect with MoFaya. You know, sometimes when you drink and you support local brands, you're like, it's because it's local. But I think it's actually quite
You know
Yeah, it
why?
tastes nice.
You are trying
They
to
don't
avoid-
taste cheap.
We are trying to avoid the drink or pop thing. Where it tastes like drink.
Yeah, no, they did it well. They did it
When I
well.
mean drink or pop, I'm trying to say watered down so it doesn't.
Yeah.
And it's
So
again.
No, I totally get it. I
You
totally
know when you
get
get you were trying to avoid getting the oros and water ratio incorrect. You know when you go to
I
those
think it's
houses
fabulous.
where they give you watered down oros, where it doesn't even they just put oros for color. That's
Nah.
what we were trying to avoid,
Yeah.
but this is not it.
So we just tasted the grape one. We just tasted the cream soda one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
now-
going through the flavors. So while they're being passed down, guys, I want to encourage you to do the same thing as well.
100%.
So go to any of the places, go to the websites and find out where their distributions reach so that you can
Wholesalers.
also have your own sampling challenge like this so that you can decide which one is your best flavor. So far for me, though, it's the grape flavor. What are we holding
For
in my
me, it's
hand
cream
now?
soda.
We've got Session Nyamane, aka Cola.
Okay, so
it's
you call a
sharp.
manch.
Yeah.
Sesame yaman. Is in your
Session Nyamane. Is in
yoga.
your
Yeah.
I don't like this one. It tastes like Diet Coke.
Yeah, Sash, but we tired, boy.
It's a no from me.
I like it. I like
Ooh,
it.
it's
I
a
won't
no
lie.
from me. And it's so sweet.
It's sweet. I'm also not sure. Okay, that's my least favorite, the one we just had now. It's okay,
Yeah, that's
but
my
it's not.
least favorite as well.
It's not quite grape.
I think you guys are just your taste
Well,
buds
now
are
you
not.
just you.
No, it's your taste buds. It's your
Well,
taste
now your
buds. I
taste
wake
buds.
right. I wake right.
You just came to like everything.
Exactly.
No!
I feel like that's
No, my favorite one
You
so
just
far
like
is
everything.
Normalizo.
Normalizo.
What's this called?
This is Mzegeze.
So grape is still my favorite. So what have we got now? What's the next
We've
one?
got orange, aka Mzegeze. Let's go.
Zag.
I also don't like this one.
No, Mzexman, it's a no.
Yeah,
It's
no.
good, but I don't know. My tantalizing was not.
No.
Yeah.
In Kumbuza, like an Oro, I don't know. Not Oros. There's this other drink that you
Sweeto.
concentrate. Okay, anyway, whatever. I don't like it.
Okay, so quickly, your two favorites?
My favorite one is cream soda, and then after that is the grape. Those two I don't like.
I would say in order of number one, Normalizo. Number two, Session Nyama. Number three, Ujovicho and Nai. Number four, Mzexman. For me.
So for me, grape is number one, and the orange one. Going to buy an orange.
Mzegeze.
Mzegezeg is number 2, and then 3 and 4 for me have to be the
It's a
cream
tie.
soda. They're a tie.
Okay.
But my favorite is this one.
Okay.
Guys, I just want to encourage you, go out into the stores, support proudly South African products, guys.
100%.
We did the same. The reason why they've got 8 different variants. We decided to stick to 4 because we want to stimulate your curiosity. You must go to the store and experience it for
Yeah.
yourself with your homies.
100%.
I'm now really interested to taste the other ones.
Nah,
Actually, yeah.
Maybe in that next little insert.
Yeah.
All right, cool. But I just
Anyways.
want to say, Smooth, shout out to you, King.
No,
You're
big
doing
ups.
an amazing job,
Big
and
ups.
man, we don't give you enough credit. Smooth, thank you, thank you, thank
MoFaya.
you, Smoothie, thank you.
Thank you so much as we move along. So that was MoFaya. Ladies and gentlemen, as we move on to the next part of the show, we also want to just send a shout out to everyone that's doing this kind of stuff, inventing products that we can consume in Africa. It's so nice to see people that are local, that are creating employments, creating great products that we can utilize every single day. So send us some of those things. Let's review them. Tina, we are
100%.
honest. We're not here to just candy coat stuff. We want to tell you a very realistic, experience so that you too can be like, I want to also go try that out. So in the spirit of trying it out, where are we going to next, Elly?
So next up, we're going to a place called Braai Block. So a couple of weeks ago, myself, Pumi, and Twice wanted to go buy lunch, and we're like, I know we don't want. Let's try this place. Walked in and we saw that the food was well presented in terms of the shelving. The shop looked interesting. So we tried it, and then Pumi was like, hey, let's do a review on it. So we went and we bought some Braai Block, and you guys will see for yourselves.
Bring it forth, guys. So Pumi, where's Braai Block while they bring the food in?
Braai Block is in Midrand. I don't know the name of that place.
Carlswald.
Yes, in Carlswald Square.
There we go.
All right, so we went there as well, and I mean, how we're looking at this, we're looking at the packaging, because you don't just eat with putting the thing in your mouth.
100%.
It starts with the packaging. It starts with the little things that accompany the meal, the serviettes, the forks, the salt, and stuff like that. So, as a first impression, are you gonna unbox? Are you maybe?
You unbox. Elly.
No, why didn't you Kimber? Like, why must I be the Kimber?
Because I'm
But
on
I
the
won't
decks.
say no, it's food. All right, so let's
I can do this.
yeah. They've got a fish.
Okay,
aka
local
So
businesses.
Lana, this is our sides. So there's spinach, chakalaka, gravy, acha, and salsa.
Let me have a look. Can you see this?
All right.
So this is what came. I mean, just off the top of the head. I mean, this is
And
actually pretty well packaged.
Yeah, I think so.
Was this done because they know we're going to show it on
No,
camera?
no.
or-
This is
how
funny
it comes.
enough. I was actually wondering if she was gonna do the exact same thing, but yeah. And then in here we've got like wors, some beef, some chicken, and then they also have fish, which I thought was really nice.
Yeah.
And then they've got this thing called dombolo, aka dumpling.
Dombolo,
Oh,
guys.
sorry, dombolo. Dumpling. And they've got pap and of course a mealie.
Yeah.
100%.
So those are the starches, and then sides and the meat.
So off the top of the head, as far as packaging is concerned, out of 5, what do you give it?
I give it a 2.5. 2.5.
Oh, okay.
It's very plain. It's to the point. It's functional. It's not pretty. It's functional.
Okay, Elly?
I would agree with you. It's functional, plain. There's no.
Yeah,
It
nothing.
is what it is.
Yeah.
But it looks nice how it's packaged,
Yes, it's
even though
neat
it is
and
what it
tidy.
is.
Yeah.
I'd give it a 3 because I like how they've carefully separated everything from each other. So sometimes when you buy a meal, some things are spilling onto each other. So I like the care that they've taken in order to make sure that like every single flavor is preserved and you get to fuse it in your mouth. So I'll give it a 3 for that out of 5.
Okay, cool.
So I guess well done on that, on packaging. So we're just going to dig in right now, okay?
Yeah, I know.
So Pumza, let's make it happen.
Don't
So we're
wanna
going to play
waste
some
time.
music so that you can watch us as we
As we dig in, chief.
As we dig in, chief. So it's a little disappointing for me personally that there are no forks
Yeah, that's.
and there are no.
I think they by the time you go to you eat ipapa ngesandla.
Yeah, but then they shouldn't also presume that we're going to be eating with people who are comfortable with eating with our hands, because not
Elly, you
everyone.
wanna try the fish?
No.
Okay, so
yeah,
unpackage
okay.
quickly.
Wait, I'm gonna dig in, guys.
Yeah, no.
So I'm opening up. So I'll start with my side. So while Pumi eats, ne?
You're a proper Zulu girl. Straight for the meat.
Yes.
Okay, let's not make this look untidy. So I'll just put it in our bin here.
Yeah, let's leave that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm even going for the
So
meat.
this, what is this? Is this chakalaka?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna chakalaka, gravy, acha, and salsa, and spinach.
Nice. So tell us about the chicken. What's going on in your mouth?
Well marinated, well seasoned. So sorry, guys.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah, well fried. It's fried meat, just by the way. Braai Block. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. It's the bomb.
Out of 5, flavoring? We said we're rating everything so we can move
I'm
quick.
gonna give it a 4.
How come?
It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
Just
well
not
seasoned.
5 good.
You know it's hard to season chicken because
Yeah.
it doesn't get in there. It's in there.
Nice. Elly, same. This guy's just, he's in heaven right now, guys.
Chicken in.
This guy's,
Food in.
I would
I'm
no, I
hungry.
must lead the conversation. You
Oh,
must eat.
sorry.
I'd give it a 4.5.
4.5.
Be there.
Okay, so we're going to go for the fish afterwards, ne?
We'll eat all that stuff later, but I think just for now, this is cool.
Okay, so this is how the fish is packaged also. And Yo, me, I don't like these things, but some people like them. What are they called? Fins. Yeah, but off the top of, it looks pretty good. So I'm going to open it up as well. And then you guys need to taste the meat quickly as well so that we can be, the red meat, that is.
Yeah.
So I'll try.
Bear with us, guys.
The Vouks.
We're doing it so that you can experience it the way you will experience it when you order it at home. Isn't it cool that we're having bride meat on Heritage Day?
It is National Bride Day.
Yeah.
So I'm trying the Vouks.
Okay, as she tries the Vouks, we're going to keep it.
Little piece of red meat.
This goes out to the fish.
Is that good? Is that good?
Yo, I just want to do it again. This goes out to the fish. Yo, this fish. Guys. Damn.
Really?
Yo, and it's thick. It's the way I like it. I don't like, like lionfish when you eat it in other restaurants. It's very funny. It's got a rubbery texture. This is almost like meat. Yo, it's fire, guys. Hey.
The Vouks is also nice and juicy. Like some Vouks can be dry. This is good.
Okay, and then we've got one more thing to go through now. The dombolo. Elly, you need to give us a quick reaction, ne?
I'm not gonna try right now, but
I'll try the mealies, guys. There's a difference between
I need to
mealies
put
and
music.
sweet corn, right?
yeah.
This is sweet corn.
What's
It's
the
really
difference
good.
between mealies and sweet corn?
It's sweet.
While I onion.
it's sweet.
Do you know when I grew up there was a thing called sangalane in Swaziland? It's the yellow corn.
Please pass me the thing in my box.
Put on your
And- Mealies? How is it?
It's so good. It's nice and sweet. Sorry.
Guys, this is really soft, ne? This is really, it looks and feels the same. So if you're looking at this and you feel, like if I could describe it, it feels almost like a stress ball, but a warm stress ball. It's got a very nice...
A stress ball.
No, like those soft ones that, they just,
I feel you.
it feels like that. So I feel like if you're hungry, you can relieve stress and get full at the same time. Young John.
That's a no for me.
Yeah, I know.
So I know people like to say we don't, show food on camera, but we want to do things differently. Everybody's got to eat at some point, and us, we want to show it this way. So guys, off your experience with the food, how would you rate
Out of 5. Taste.
Braai Block Carlswald?
I give them, out of what? 5.
5.
I give them, you go first. I'm always going first. Go first.
All right, cool. I'd give him a 3.5. 3.5 for everything.
I'll give him a 3.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, because I didn't taste everything else, just off the
Neither
fish
did I.
alone, I'll give them a 5 out of 5.
Yo.
Easily. Full marks.
I need to try this fish.
Easily for me. Off the dombolo and this alone, I'm happy. We haven't tried out some of the other things.
Is it nice? The dumpling.
It's beautiful. It's nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, do the same thing. Go to Braai Block Midrand. It's at Carlswald, and we want to encourage other businesses as well. If you want us to have a realistic review of your food, we're not going to candy coat stuff. The point here is to give you a big up if you're doing exceptional work and to criticize constructively. Like, for instance, what we have said. If anything, I'll go 4.5 with the brand. Just because of the utensils. I wish we would have had like wet wipes because, eating meat is a greasy affair.
Yeah,
so I feel like those things,
food.
I feel like those things that accompany the meal will make it a pleasurable experience. Otherwise, off the flavor alone with the fish, 5 out of 5, hands down. Nah?
No.
Cool.
We're done.
Yeah. Thank you so much,
you.
Braai Block, and
We'll be back after this. Okay, we're moving along now, guys. In case you're wondering where we are, in case you want like infrastructure like this that looks amazing, in case you wanna, put together a little TV program or a big production, visit zinto.co.za to see what solutions we can offer you. We've got a lot, down from the smallest events all the way to a big line array system where we can cater to up to 15,000 people.
100%.
So whether you're a live band, whether you're a small, school production company and you want to do like a roadshow type setting, we've got the infrastructure that can help you bring your brand to life. So one more time, visit zinto.co.za for more information about how we can bring your brand to life. Speaking of brands and productions and facilities, this year is going to be so exciting for the dance industry, and Elly Majola is going to tell you why right now.
Awesome, ladies and gentlemen. So what I did was I took the liberty of inviting someone I can say I call my brother. And the relationship we built is amazing. So without wasting any time, I want you to see him while he's coming on. His name is Mr. Vouks. No Jokes. If you don't know Vouks, then I don't know where you live in the dancing industry. Mr. No Jokes, where you at?
Don't be jealous, guys. The legendary, one of the most humble guys. You know, a lot of people don't realize just how big and well connected this guy is, and it's because of the way that he carries himself. You see what he just did right now.
You know, you know how crazy what you just said is. There was an instance where we had just done something, and then he asked me, he's like, "I need you to just go here and collect this so we can." When I got there, the guy looked at me, he's like, "Oh, you have for Vouks? Oh, okay, cool, no problem, yeah. Take that, take this." I remember walking out and I'm like, "But now Vouks," he's like, "No, like, he downplays his connections so much." But that's just who he is though. He's just a humble person. Yo, man, he's crazy. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know Vouks, this man is a legend, as Sandile says. His dance CV or his contribution to hip hop is 1,000 pages long, and that's just the introduction. And then what he's done and keeps doing is just, man, he's crazy. He's crazy. He's amazing. In fact, this interview is a hijack interview. He's actually here for another meeting, and I was like to him, "Yo, come, just come be on camera." But he's so flexible and so cool. He's like, "Of course, Mr. No Jokes, how you doing, my brother?"
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for the invite.
Yeah,
man, you guys doing amazing stuff here, and I think the show is needed for the industry. To put it that way. You know, it's not like a normal show. It's quite different. And the Mo flavor and the Braai insert was quite cool.
MoFaya, folks.
MoFaya.
Why are you advising us?
Spool.
You probably know me.
I mean, we love Mo flavor. Shout out to you, my brother, but no.
MoFaya. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really amazing because I feel like, people always say Africa's the future. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like we need to, support what's happening in Africa for it to be the future, basically. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I think like we have what it takes to take on the world.
So while Elly is still moving on to that, in a nutshell, for people who don't know who you are, who would you say Vouks is to somebody who's never met you and is not aware of your work?
Okay, cool. I'm just a kid from the Cape Flats that wanted to shine a light on the Cape Flats. That traveled the world with Profitable City, with Braai Block Carlswald, being on YoTV for 5 years. And that was mainly just to push dance basically to a commercial platform. And like every single weekend we had like 1 million people watching us. And I mean like the platforms that I've created and being in partnership with, which is I'm very proud of, aside from Red Bull stuff, is Global Dance Supreme. And like my accolades didn't come by myself, our partners in this. And I feel like, you have to mention those partners because people always think like, you are
a one-man show.
Do you know what I'm saying? But to succeed, there's no ways that you can succeed as one man, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, me and Fairchild, we fight a lot. But, our mission is the same. We want to change the game. We 100%. Always want to be the first to do things differently. You know what I'm saying? Want to put a higher currency on dance. So when people think dance, when people see dance, they should be like, these guys are getting paid. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be like,
we shouldn't
should be
feel
those,
like
those guys that are at the back behind the artists.
do you know what I'm saying?
Give them the respect that it deserves.
100%. And I mean like, we have connections around the world, and what we see from traveling over this past 20 years, we feel like, we have to bring that experience back home and say, black child, color child, purple child, you are actually great and you can do, you know what I'm saying, whatever we're trying to do right now, and kind of just expose Africa to the world, basically.
That is so cool. So how I started dancing and whatever not was that we used to go overseas quite a bit. Every competition I entered, you'd always win to go overseas. And then when GDS came, they were like, no, let them come here. Let them come here. Let them experience Africa. And I think that was so cool because there's so many cost implications and cost factors of going overseas because obviously the rand to dollar, the rand to pound is, yeah, I know, it's daylights apart. But I think it was such a cool idea and inception that you guys had, yourself and Fairchild, to bring everyone here to Africa, to make us the, how do you say, the hub of the world, because life begins in Africa. Yeah. So why not bring them back here?
Yeah.
And it's been a journey, I must say, because I'm a part of the journey myself as the host, MC, and someone who's very involved in the creation of it and giving the brand an identity. How has it been for you as someone who's a creative, someone who keeps creating platforms for dancers unselfishly? How has that journey been for you so far?
For me, it's been amazing, because, like, it's like Pharrell, Pharrell wanted to be like this hot MC or, rapper or singer. But, there's an interview where he actually said, like, you know what, I know my place right now, and my place is to produce. That's where my talent lies. And for me, I take it from the same, like, I kind of gave up competing. I kind of gave up concentrating on my craft in terms of not knowing what I do, but just to put myself out there as a performer only. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like, I have these brands, I have these relationships. How can I create a platform that will create the next Vouks, that will create the next Fairchild, create the next Elly, basically, and I use those connections. And I can see right now, I can point people to say, like, this one is traveling overseas right now. This one is with the production company. That one is doing that. So for me, success is to see people succeed from the platforms that we create. That's what we all about. We're about community, and we're about putting solid opportunities on the table for Africa, to put it in that way.
Speaking of opportunities, do you feel like the corporate South Africa and the corporate still has a long way to go as far as meeting you guys halfway, as far as supporting the industry in itself? Because, dance in itself is an art form that keeps a lot of young people off the streets by, 100%. Redirecting the interest to something that can potentially change their lives.
100%. I mean, like, I think corporate don't understand how big the dance industry is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're missing the point on so many levels. And it goes back to agency, basically, because agency make a call, and then client, which is, brands, they were like, okay, cool, that is the coolest. But they don't take time to workshop the product, or workshop the reach, or understand,
the legs,
and also, like, if brands are clever, right? We are a dance nation, a dance continent, right? So I always say, like, when we upset, when we're happy, when we're fighting, music and dance is the strongest thing that gets our message across. You know what I'm saying? So people and brands, they really miss it. They really miss it because they see dance, but I can tell you right now, in every single home around the world, let me put it in that way, there's a kid that's dancing in that family. And that kid is connecting the whole family to what he or she is doing. You know what I'm saying? So let's say, okay, cool, they think music is, the biggest. It's actually like, I can put dance parallel with music, basically.
100%.
Just to concur and to add what you're saying, the biggest, or the number one selling or viewed thing on TikTok, which is one of the fastest growing social network, is dance.
Yeah.
TikTok, dance runs TikTok.
100%.
Like, dance is everywhere. People who didn't even know they could dance have now expressed themselves on TikTok.
No, 100%.
So I hear what you're saying.
And here's the crazy part as well, because we think TikTok, we think outside Africa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We think we don't have a connection, but now Global Dance Supreme, we're actually running a challenge with TikTok. It's called the Mzansi Dance,
Right.
And I mean, like, yes, we're giving away 100,000, but for me, the broader conversation there is, like, with that hashtag, we have about 12 million people in 3 days following the hashtag. And again,
give him some claps. Give him 12 million.
12 million.
In 3 days.
In 3 days.
That's crazy.
And again, I will say dance is the future, because no robots. No one will be able to, take that away from the entertainment industry.
Sure.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
And just the power with, us partnering with TikTok. It's like, yes, we're from Africa, but we have something to put on the table.
I think they
for the
found
world to
value
see.
in partnering with a GDS.
100%.
And there was one thing I wanted to highlight, just away from the dance a little bit, but just focusing on you. You have strategic partners with a lot of brands that people don't normally mess with. When it comes to clothing, you've got Lee Jeans. When it comes to other apparel, you've got Puma. You've maintained those relationships for many years. And then, ladies and gentlemen, last year or this year, when was it?
Last year.
Last year. Vouks partnered up with Nixon and they made him his own watch. All right.
I mean,
I don't know if you guys can see this, but
look at that.
What dancer do you know can influence a brand like Nixon to make him a watch? Man, I want to know your psyche when this happened. I want to know what was going through your mind when they said, Vouks, we approve. We're going to make you a watch.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind when this happened, bro?
To be honest, whenever the watch conversation comes up, it's quite emotional. You know what I'm saying? Because the journey and also to be accepted in that form or on that kind of level of, it's international brand, it's a surface brand. But for me, it's like they saw beyond just the idea and they bought into the person in my story, and for me, that was power basically, because the watch is black and gold, and there's a protea on it as well. So the story around this whole watch and the things Nixon didn't come to me.
Just pause it.
Nixon didn't come to me to say this is the design that we have for you. You know what I'm saying? It was me from scratch basically, going back and forth with the team in the US. So
you were involved in the design as well.
Yes.
That much detail.
Every single thing
It's
on
crazy, folks. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, the only feedback I got was we can't do this and we can't do that. But in terms of just having the protea on there, it's Vouks coming from the Western Cape,
It's amazing.
And then obviously the black, it's the up and downs of my career, becoming the person that I am today.
Okay.
And then the gold is, moving from Cape Town to
the City of Gold.
The City of Gold,
What?
basically, what I'm saying. And it's quite limited, 100 units.
I got number 68, by the way. I got number 68.
I still ordered mine, you remember. It's just that Corona visited all of us in our bank accounts. But I want one. Guys, just in closing, I think this is amazing. Shout out to the Nixon brand for entrusting guys like Vouks to, to show that you can be from anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
If your thinking is right, if your vision is right, they will align themselves with you. So guys, support their brand. If they're supporting ours, we support theirs. And that's what this platform is all about. Speaking of which, I want to return it back to the Global Dance Supreme. Tell us about that. Dates.
When are the dates?
What can people expect?
We're in COVID times right now, but as a organization, we just felt we really want to support dance, and we didn't want to cancel the event, so we're going full on online. Crews can submit on globaldance.supreme.com. We're giving away 100,000 rand. The event is on the 26th until the 29th.
From the 26th to the 29th of November.
Yeah, and Elly's going to be our MC. For us, it's basically just, how can we support arts, basically, And our partners in this, they understand, dance need support
100%.
at this difficult time. And they came on board, and for us, it's not about making money for us. It's about how do we support, the dance industry, basically. And again, I will say, we're not competing with anyone. We're staying in our lane, and we just want to change the game. That's it.
Woo! That's amazing. Well said, Vouks.
Man.
One of the most humble guys. So I've had the privilege of also traveling with Vouks when we were here at Zinto with, I think, was it Proudly South African?
Yeah.
And I got to experience the work and side of him. You know, when you look at, like, when you're exposed to somebody who's as talented and as great as he is, and the humility, it's no surprise that like Puma works with you, Nixon works with you. Some guys from high offices really think highly of you. And I think this is an example of how you should, you know, this is who you should morph into. And also congratulations, he just got...
he got married and he's got a baby girl by the name of Jada. She's beautiful.
So the energy is right. The energy is right. Vouks, thank you so much, dog, for joining us.
Thank you
here
for
on the
having me.
Thursday thingy. And Elly Majola, one of the greatest MCs, dog. I actually wish you all the best for that dance thing, because I feel like we all want to see this thing grow. And other brands, if you're watching right now and you're a brand, if you're a brand manager and you feel like, you know what, I love the story, I love what Vouks stands for, I love what Elly stands for, and I want to play a part in this, please visit their websites. And see what you can contribute. What's the website again?
GlobalDanceSupreme.com.
GlobalDanceSupreme.com. GlobalDanceSupreme.com.
Yo, man, I think I've really enjoyed myself. Vouks, again, my brother, thank you so much for letting me hijack you. I know you need to run off and have another meeting because, hey, man, you know, you need to have meetings. You know, when people just need to have meetings. But yo, Sansa, thank you so much, dog. I think the Thursday thing was a hit. Our very first episode, Thursday thing. Man, I enjoyed it. Myself, Vouks, Big Dreamz, Pumi. Woo!
We've actually got an entire crew here.
We got Twice.
But we're keeping it. We got Sir Twice. We got Donkey. We've got Werner van Niekerk, our technical guy. We can't do anything without him. We've got Natasha, the production manager.
I call Werner the lens assassin. This nigga.
He's the MacGyver of cameras. We've got Nana. Guys, so the point is we want to bring this to you every single...
Don't forget Fairchild.
Last but not least.
Is that...
Fairchild. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence, homie. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you again with the next episode of the Thursday thingy. And if you want to be involved, if you want us to review, like one more time, I want to say this to you. Reach out to us. Go to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, look for Zinto.tv. The website will be up soon, but for now, search for Zinto TV on all the platforms. We've got an episode that we dropped last month with Sir Twice, the first episode of the Blow Up, where he takes you through his entire musical experience. Please check that out. Otherwise, until the next episode, ladies and gentlemen, from me, the official host of the Thursday thingy.
1, 2, 1, 2. Slow. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, welcome to the Thursday thing.